So how was yesterday's stage to Ventoux for you?
It was good. It was a tough stage, you know. It was a really fast day from the gun, and Sky really ramped it up going into the last climb. And on the actual climb, I felt good. Richie, you know, really busted the group up, and then it was just find your way to the top as quick as you could, really.
What was the game plan for Saxo-Bank coming into the foot of the climb and to the stage, really?
Well, I mean, we knew Sky would ramp it up, you know, in their usual fashion as they do. Chris only had, you know, Richie that can really make the difference, and they sure did.
Is there still a chance of clawing back that time?
It gets harder, you know. It gets as the time gaps, you know, every second goes up, it gets a little bit harder. What is he around for 4 minutes for? 4:15. Yeah, 4:15. It's not going to be easy, but you know we'll really try. Rightly so, the best rider wins in Paris. That's the way the tour has always been. You know, the strongest rider always wins.
Is there an option or possibility of getting two riders onto the podium?
That could be the possibility. You know, we'll have to work that out. Whether we go on an all-on assault on to try and go for the win, or try and ride within our limits a little bit more, and try and put two guys on the podium. And it's also Team GC that, you know, it's always a nice result for the team to try and to be the best team. So I'll probably be able to answer that question a little bit better after the time trial, really, because it's a test against the clock. You can't hide anywhere. And hopefully Alberto and Roman can move up on the podium. I think that'll be, you know, a good result for us. 2011
Contador wasn't quite 100%. He had a crash in the first week, but he still went all out on that stage to outdo us. Could we see something similar in the final week?
120k stage. That was. I mean, you could for sure. I mean, listen. Right now, to tell the truth, we haven't got any plans like that. That's a decision, you know, we need to make day by day. It's hard to plan forward for that kind of thing.
And one last question. You obviously know Froome from last year racing at Sky. Has he improved on another level from last year, or is this what he could have done last year?
Well, I've done my own sums. I think he's marginally improved, but not massive amounts. I think he's you know, a couple of % better than he was last year.
I know nothing about science and sums. What kind of sums are they?
Well, it's just, you know, based on these times up the climbs, and it's not, you know, he's going, yeah, as I said, maybe 2% quicker than he was last year.
There is lots of conjecture about times on climbs, especially after yesterday. What was your take on that? Was there a headwind, a tailwind? Was it faster than before?
I think there definitely wasn't headwind in the last section. It's crosswind coming from the left-hand side, but we're also covered from the campers. I mean, it's hard to compare, you know, time, you know, year to year, and you know, a lot of people don't take into account that, you know, there is some drafting going on also from the television motorbike, from the cameras. It's impossible to compare, you know. It's just like, for instance, yesterday was a very long stage too. I saw times compared to when it was a time trial. It's different conditions. The wind can play a massive factor in that last part. Yesterday was a crosswind, and we were protected most of the way from camper vans. So I find it really hard to be able to compare, you know, year over year. It's really difficult.